Hello, Sagittarius and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to take a look at your I Spy tarot reading for the month of March. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title here on the channel. If there's something in the title, there's most likely something in the message. I also want to touch really quickly on the fact that time and energy is fluid. So you may find that this has already happened. A lot of times people will say it's happened at a later time. However, I do ask, if you find the message is helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like future messages, feel free to subscribe. Everyone is always welcome. And I upload messages daily. So let's get started, Sag. Do a little blessing and then jump right into the reading. In this reading, we are going to take a look at what the other person's true intentions are, how they feel, what they're not telling, and then some advice on how to move through the situation. And I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. We're going to kind of just ask questions and then take a couple cards for each question instead of doing like an actual spread. So we'll see how this goes, see how it turns out, Sag. We will start with the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle, just to tap into the energy surrounding you, see what we can feel. So let's start with a little blessing. Please, Spirit, we thank you for the most positive and guiding message for our subscribers. Please allow positive guidance through whatever our friends need to hear. Please protect me, the viewer, and the cards from any negative energies. And thank you again, Spirit, for allowing me the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to do these readings. Blessed be. All right, Sag, let's see. Let's see. Most important message here for Sagittarius for the month of March. What does Sagittarius need to see? Please and thank you. One more card, please, Spirit. Love, the warrior, obedience, and the underlying energy is letting go. So, Sag, I feel like there's something that you're holding on to very tightly. And what the message is coming out here is there's going to eventually, at some point, need to let go of this thing. Now, with love present, I definitely am getting a relationship vibe coming out here. Warrior talks about being protected, having the strength to make it through whatever the situation is. And obedience talks about playing by the book. It's like by the book in the Wisdom of the Oracle. It's like abiding by the rules, obedience, by the law, that type of energy. What I see here, Sagittarius, is you are trying to play things by the book, you know, by the rules, if you will. But I also feel like you're kind of being overprotective of something as well, okay? And there's always a lesson in that as well, that sometimes when we hold on too tightly, it can slip away from us. It can have some resistance there as well. So let's see, Sag, what we can see. We will start with just a couple cards to see what the situation at hand is. Get a little bit more insight into this, whatever it is that you're holding on to. So we're going to use the Spellcaster's Tarot. And please, Spirit, give us a couple cards for the situation at hand, what Sagittarius is holding on to so tightly. Please and thank you. The Death in reverse, Scorpionic energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could also be dealing with a Virgo. The Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the underlying energy of the Four of Swords. So Sag, here with the Death card in reverse, Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and then on the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. I feel like there is changes that need to be made, but are being avoided, okay? Now, this could be you. This very well could be your partner. However, I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they are unhappy with their current situation, whatever that means, whether that's with this relationship, whether that's this home life, their job. They're just unhappy where they're at in life right now. And the only way that this is going to be changed, the only way that they're going to accomplish this satisfaction, if you will, is by going within the Hermit and making these changes within. Okay, because I feel like here, Sag, I do feel like this is your person coming out here. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like they, and then we have the Strength card. Okay, so I feel like they may be very aggressive. They could have some overindulgence or behavioral issues that they need to address. And this may not be something that they can accomplish on their own. They may have to get some type of therapy or some type of help to make it through this, okay? With the Hermit present here, I feel like there's going to need to be some alone time taken in order to make this change, okay? And that may be what you're resistant of here, Sagittarius. You may not want to allow this person to step back from this relationship in order to make these changes. And I feel like it's something that they're going to have to do. It has nothing to do with you, Sag. It has to do with them, their behavioral patterns, their thinking patterns, their belief systems. They're very well with the Death in reverse. There definitely could be an outdated belief system or something along those lines that is hindering their progress. Okay, and then the Four of Swords came out. Four of Swords with the Star card on the bottom now. Okay, so this is very, intuitive, very fated. There's also a need for balance, a need for getting grounded, a need for healing. The star on the bottom also symbolizes hope, right? So let's take a couple cards about what their intentions are here, Sag. What is this person's intentions with Sagittarius spirit? What is this person's intentions? What is this person's intentions here? I feel like they may be a little bit indecisive, but I feel like sometimes they're wanting to build this, move forward with this situation, move forward with you, release this, any negative energies, move away from the past and whatever you guys have gone through, create a plan on this movement forward. And then I feel like sometimes they are contemplating walking away. There's a lot of resistance, a lot of back and forth energy coming out here. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Tell me more, please, and thank you. What other cards can we get out here? Ten of Swords with the Three of Swords, and they were both in reverse. So the Ten of Swords is talking about an ending that can be avoided, okay? Now, there's going to be some type of, it's going to feel like a loss here. The caution that I feel it needs to be taken is this being able to let go, okay? I also feel like there may be some healing that needs to take place. Tell me a little bit more about this Ten of Swords with the Three of Swords, Spirit. Ten of Swords with the Three of Swords, please. Okay. So there's something from the past. Something from the past that's causing this wall. Causing you to be guarded or them to be guarded. So let's clear it. Let's clear this up and see, what are they not telling you? What's being hidden here? What is being hidden, right? We want to know. We need answers. Most important message here, Spirit. What's being hidden from Sagittarius? What are they not telling? It's being hidden. I get the sense that they may be wearing a mask. They're presenting themselves as this rewarded, very poised, very mature individual, but on the inside they're hurting. And this is what these illusions are about. There also may be some messages coming in from your dreams about this, Sag, as well. Okay, but trusting your intuition throughout this process, because there is some toxicity there may also be some overindulgence, toxic behavior patterns, maybe even a little bit abusive emotionally or otherwise. Tell me more about this, Spirit. There could be something financial that they're hiding as well. We have the Page of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Hermit coming out again. So there may be something within their business, something that's financial that they're hiding, that they're not telling you. Something with their finances. And I feel like this is causing conflict. So it also could be causing them to be guarded. This could be what's causing them to have their guard up. Okay. Now let's see how they really feel about this whole situation, Sagittarius. Let's see what their feelings, their true feelings, their true blue, deep down in their heart of hearts. What are they feeling about Sagittarius, Spirit? What is this person feeling about Sagittarius? Please and thank you. Strength in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. So this is like, I feel like they see this as like karma. They're getting their karma. I feel like, again, there's the Pentacles coming out in reverse. Why do the Pentacles keep coming out in reverse? Something here with their business. Maybe their business is going under. Maybe there's something here, Sag, that's going on with their finances. Tell me more about this, Spirit, about how they feel. This is what they're trying to hide. I feel like they're trying to hide something financial here. Okay. They could also be playing. They got the 5 of Swords. So this is like tit for tat. This is like one up. Magician in reverse. It's like a trickster. It's like trying to play tricks on people or manipulate people to get things that they want out of the situation. Ultimately here, I feel like they're a really selfish individual. I feel like this is something, Sag, that you probably, you're going to do whatever it is that you want to do. But I get the sense here that even if it feels like it's a sacrifice, that it's a sacrifice worth making in this scenario. The energy that I'm tapping into. This person is a very toxic energy. Feel like they kind of are in it for themselves. And it's like they'll step on whoever's forehead they can in order to get there. I also feel a lot of resistance, a lot of withholding. I feel like you're trying to be open and you have a certain approach with this relationship, that it's a long-standing relationship, and this person is manipulating you by using that to their advantage, is what I see here. So let's get a couple cards here for the advice, Sag. Let's see what we should do about all of this. I do feel like they present themselves as they love you. But they also came out the Magician in reverse. So let's see. What's the advice for Sagittarius, Spirit? What advice do we have for Sagittarius in this situation, please? And thank you. I feel like there's a need here to stand your ground. Okay. I feel like what this is symbolizing here, Sag, is focus on yourself. Focus on the things you can control, your finances, your career. And then you're going to have to make a decision here and stick with it. I feel like this could be a partnership that you can't let go of. Okay, and I feel like you are willing to endure whatever it is that you need to endure to bring this together. It may be accepting this person's behavior. That's what it may boil down to. You're going to have to be acceptant of this withholding, selfish type of energy. And obviously, if you keep presenting yourself in a certain manner, it's going to, you hope, lead this person in the right direction. But that's if they have, you know, if their mindset changes, if they go through those changes that were being presented. I do feel like there's definitely healing that needs to be done on their part. And I feel like they may need to get professional help with that. Whether it's counseling, whether it's a behavioral therapist, something along those lines, they're going to need to seek guidance for this change, because I feel like this change is necessary, but they're not wanting to see it. They're being very resistant here. So, Sag, I do feel like that is a good message coming out for you guys, okay? One thing I do see here is there is a strong connection. You know, you do have a strong connection with this person, but I feel like this person kind of is taking advantage of that right now, and that's not very fair. So you're going to have to stand your ground and demand respect, command respect from this person. So let's see. Let's see here, Sag. The Power Thought card coming out for you guys is freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. Freedom is my divine right. So Sag, that is the message I have coming out for you guys for the month of March. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, liking, subscribing, sharing the content. We are going to do an extended reading. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but in the extended, we're going to take a look at the next steps to take, steps moving forward. We'll also look at if there's any messages from Spirit coming through. We'll pull out the guidance, the psychic tarot, and the soul truth. If it's something that you're interested in, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.